everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you so much for all your support and all your questions. I love hearing from you. What I'd like to share with you today on this YouTube is something interesting happened through the week, and one of my clients, and when I think about it, I've seen hundreds, probably thousands of clients, the same thing. Why, when I go to a healer or a counselor or a coach, my energy feels depleted sometimes, and I don't find them very helpful um, because I feel like that I'm going against the inspiration or the energy that I hold in my heart, and I'm going up against them. It's like really, really hard work. Well, it's really, really hard work because you're not feeling your energy, you're feeling theirs. And this particular client that I had through the week, she asked me actually to make this video. So I'm so happy to make this for her and for you. So what happens if you go and see or get involved with a life coach, or you're going to maybe a class of any type description, whether it be the gym or yoga, meditation, whatever. If you're highly evolved and they're not, you're not going to actually receive helpful energy from them because they're vibrating at a frequency that's lower than yours. So, for example, if you've done work on yourself and you want to keep going and you're looking for someone to help you, ignite you and help you move up there, if their energy is not in alignment or of the knowing of where you're at, they're going to bring you actually down. And that's why we feel uneasy sometimes, but we think it's us because they're telling us things like, no, you have to do the work, you have to work harder, and that's, and you won't get results if you don't do this, that, and whatever, doesn't matter. Or you're breathing the wrong way, or you're sitting the wrong way in your class. It can be anything. They're just examples. Um, that person is not really aligned with you. So for an example, when I was going through a pretty rough time, when I found out what my partner was doing to me and taking money and being deceitful and dishonest and other women and things like that, I found it very hard even to get up out of bed, but I knew I had to push through it. I've been there before, I can do this. So I had to keep a lot of this self-talk going, and in the process I had lots of little helpers with good intent coming in, but they were actually making me feel worse because they were putting their anxiety onto me and their ideals and their beliefs, which weren't sitting well with mine, or they were like little triggers. And little triggers are okay, but it gets you to where what you don't want. It'll get you to, I don't want that, and that's not helpful. And so this is where I've made videos before on healthy boundary setting. So we step into the healthy boundary setting and go, well, that's not really helping me. Or by you saying that that's not helping me, it's actually making me feel ABC, making me feel worse. I don't feel like I'm evolving, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically, doesn't matter. So uh, the story with my client was, after we'd finished our session, she said, I want to tell you, I went to see a healer who said they did this, this, and this for me. It was to do with the energy chakra system, things like that. And they were telling me, this and everything's cleared. But she said it wasn't. And I felt that in my heart there was still a block. But what you did was really open up a new way of looking at it and a new way of more information about what my heart actually does and how to feel into the energy of the self. And all I did was I said to her, and you can do this too, put your hand on your heart, breathe into your heart on, I call it the 4 for 4. So we're breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. And as we're doing the 4 for 4, it's 3 fours, it's the angelic realm. So we're calling in the angel guides as we're breathing. And we're asking to be shown what it is we need to see, and we're asking for help in elevating our energetic field. How do I do that? How do I release this trigger that seems to be pointing me in the wrong direction? And then we sit with it and we feel it. And not only are we starting to calm the nervous system down from the trigger, we're actually activating the nervous system of the heart. Yes, that's right. Our hearts, our beautiful hearts, have their own nervous system. They have their own consciousness, and that consciousness is very high. And we're not taught to use the heart, we're taught to use the mind. And the mind does not know a good thought from a bad one. It just tells stories that aren't true. But when we go into the heart knows the truth because it's the gateway to your soul. So I hope that's helpful. So try the 4 for 4 and let me know how you go. Remember, bring in that beautiful angelic energy. It's going to lift you up to a higher level of consciousness. Your vibrational frequency will be lifted because you'll start to feel the softness and the calmness. Remember, you are the guru. No one's more spiritual than another. And when I say that, what I mean is we all weren't brought up in the same household with the same parents in the same country or town or city. It's very, very different. Our beliefs are different experiences, and it's our beliefs that drive us either down low frequency or drive us up to the higher frequency. So it's about going into the mind and seeing what needs to be tidied up because that's where the triggers are coming from. And then the triggers from the brain send signals to the body to react in a certain way. And